Today, we are looking at one of the internet's favorite buzzwords, the alpha male. If you've been on YouTube, TikTok, or anywhere in the digital gender wars, then you've heard it. Men are chasing it, women are debating it, and content creators are selling it as the blueprint for masculinity. But what does it even mean? And more importantly, should we even be using labels like alpha and beta? The term alpha originally came from animal studies. Researchers observed wolf packs and named the dominant one the alpha. That research was later corrected. In the wild, wolf lives as family units, not hierarchies of dominance. But the language had already escaped into pop culture. By the 2000s, the alpha male became a human category. The strong, confident, dominant, socially successful man. It gets the respect, the money, the women. The opposite, the better man, who is seen as weak, passive, overlooked. But here's the problem. It oversimplifies human beings. It creates a hierarchy where some men are automatically seen as more valuable than others. It discourages traits like kindness, vulnerability, humility, which are actually essential for building healthy relationships. And let's be honest, it fuels the ongoing gender wars online. Suddenly, men feel pressured to perform dominance, and women are pressured to choose between alphas and betas. It's a system designed for clicks, not for flourishing. Now let's put this against the backdrop of scriptures. The Bible never tells men to be the alpha. Instead, it gives the model of Jesus. Jesus had authority, yes. The crowd followed him, demons trembled at his voice. But he also washed the feet of his disciples. And he said, "The greatest among you must be the servant of all." That is not alpha, that is kingdom. Husbands are called to love their wives as Christ loved the church, giving himself up for her. That is sacrificial leadership, not dominance. Paul even boasts in weakness, saying God's power is made perfect there. Imagine an alpha male admitting weakness. Weakness isn't disqualifying. It's where God shows his strength. The gospel flips the script. Real manhood isn't about reaching the top of the hierarchy. It's about character, courage, service, humility. So, should we be using labels like alpha male? Honestly, no. They reduce humans into caricatures and distract us from the kind of wholeness God calls men into. At the altar of culture, alpha is dominance, power, control. At the altar of Christ, leadership is sacrifice, service, and love. And that's the agenda shifts we need. That is today's Altars and Agendas. If this made you rethink what masculinity really is, then I encourage you to share it with someone who needs to hear it. And let's keep asking, whose agenda are we really following? The cultures or the kingdoms? Until next time.